In this lesson, we're going to explore the migration utility and how that's used to migrate or convert your Mastercam files, including your machine definition and post files, from an earlier version of Mastercam to a more recent version. Currently, I'm in Mastercam 2021. And if I go to my machine tab and I use the mill pull down, you'll see that I have 4 machines to select from. If I go to the manage list option, you'll see there's no other machines that are in this current location that I could add to my machine definition menu. Under the router button, as an example, you'll see that I have, besides the default machine, I have one router called the Laguna. This is in my current Mastercam 2021 install. So I want to point out that we're going to be updating this machine to Mastercam 2022. If I switch over to Mastercam 2022, we'll see here that this is the default install. Now this is a pre-release, really not even a beta version, but the point here is we want to explore how these files get updated. So with Mastercam 2022, if I go to mill, you'll see that there's no machines to pick, but if I go to manage list, there are 2 here that I could add. And the same here under router, specifically if I go to router and hit manage list, that Laguna is not there because it's not updated. It does not exist in my 2022 directory. If we look at the 2 locations of where Mastercam stores these files, on the left we see the shared Mastercam 2021 directory, and under the CNC machines folder, these are all of the machine files that are in my 2021 install. On the right, we see all the machine files that are in the 2022 install. So what will happen is once we migrate, these files will be updated and put here. So in Mastercam 2022, let's go to File, Convert, and click on the Migration Wizard. I'm going to do the Advanced option, and I'm going to tell it to migrate all of my shared Mastercam files from shared Mastercam 2021 to shared Mastercam 2022. And for now, I'm not going to worry about my Mastercam files. I'll hit Next, and these are all the file types that I can migrate. As you can see, besides part files, we have operation libraries, control definitions, machine definitions, and so forth. We'll hit Next. And then I can also choose what versions of files I want to update. For example, I might have a mix of 2019, 2020, and 2021 files in that directory. I'm just going to accept the default and hit Next. And this confirms what I will be doing. I'm converting files from this source folder to this destination folder. These are the file types it's going to look for, and these are the versions. And when I hit Finish, it'll go through and start updating those files. When we're finished and the update process is complete, we can check on the results. And as you can see, the Mastercam event log appears, and we can scroll through to see exactly any events we want to investigate further. At this point, we've updated all the files based on the settings in the Migration Wizard. Now, if I went to the Machine tab, and I went to Mill, you'll notice we still only have that one option there, but if we go to Manage List, we see there's 4 options here, and if I wanted to, I could select them all and add them. And specifically, on the Router tab, if you recall, I had one machine here, and now it's listed right there. So I can add that, and this is the upgraded machine, and we can even take a look here and see that it's in the 2022 directory. And so now in Mastercam 2022, I could pick that machine. And to take it a step further, if we go and look at these directories here that we saw earlier, Again, the 2021 is on the left, and you can see that all of those files are now upgraded over to the right. So that's how you use the File Migration Wizard. And just as a reminder, we showed how to update from 2021 to 2022, even though this is a 2021 course. And at the time of this recording, 2021 is the most current and released version. This 2022 version you're seeing on the screen here is just a pre-release version that we're still working in development. But the migration utility works the same. Under File, Convert, you see it right here. In fact, if we were to close Mastercam 2022 and go back to our original Mastercam 2021, which we've been using, under File, you can see Convert. We have Migration Wizard, and it's the same Migration Wizard. If we were to do this, we would be migrating files from Mastercam 2020 or earlier up to 2021.